Today, greenhouses rely a lot on fossil fuels to be operated. Those fossil fuels are increasingly more expensive, their price is volatile, and also they emit a lot of CO2. I'm not saying that we're going to solve everything thanks to Voltiris, but I like to think that what we're bringing can have an impact, or I would say a substantial impact towards a better future. Thank you very much for coming here. Thank you very much to Rudy and to Tony for hosting us today. So we are today in the greenhouse of Meyer Gemüse, and it's a pleasure to welcome all of these friends, partners, investors that have been supporting Voltiris along the journey. And so today we're unveiling to all of you what we call the world's first tomato greenhouse powered by a spectral filtering solar system. So that's the first one. It's happening here in Rotierhof. So congrats to all of you. Thank you very much. What appealed me in the first pitch from Jonas, my co-founder, is that the idea behind what we do is rather simple. It's about saying that crops don't need the full light spectrum to grow, and there would be ways in which we could separate light and ensure that crops can do their photosynthesis while taking all the rest of the light to produce energy, and therefore making sure that there is a full utilization of the light spectrum in that case. And that idea is conceptually simple, but quite powerful when applied correctly. If we really do provide something that is unique for this industry, the possibility to be hundreds of employees tomorrow is concretely here, because it is a huge market, and the surface that we open to deploy solar assets thanks to our solution is huge at the global level. So here we have the engineering team, the technology team, the operations supply chain team, and then we have the commercial team. So we're now a team of about 25 employees, of which 19 are full-time employees. The other ones are interns, and we are in between two sites. So here in Switzerland, we also have a smaller team in the Netherlands of about 5-6 people.
It's not your fixed desk?
No, we have flex. It's a flex office.
Okay.
And I think maybe it's a trick from Nicolas to force us to keep our desks somehow clean.
We touch a lot of different fields, from electronics to mechanics, optics, etc. So it's quite interesting to work on this project. And also there is the green side of the startup, which also has a great impact and seems really important to me. And also the team spirit. Everything is working toward common goals, and that's really important in a startup. That's really something that I like in Voltiris.
I don't know how to say this without sounding also maybe too naive, but I love chaos and I love the thrill of sometimes uncertainty. And so also becoming an entrepreneur and dealing with that uncertainty every day is something that personally drives me and motivates me quite a lot. When things are too planned or too certain, that's something that rather makes me anxious more than comfortable.
Ich war auch von Ihnen als Typ sehr beeindruckt von Anfang an. Sie sind da mit Herzblut dabei und ja, wollen das gut oder sehr gut machen, nicht nur auf einen kurzfristigen Erfolg, sondern man sieht, Sie wollen mittel- und langfristigen Erfolg haben.
The distribution between the task of our co-founders was really natural. We knew each one of us was an expert in their respective field, and we trusted each other blindly and pushed forward in their respective domains, and that was what enabled us to go on fast from the early days on, while just being the three of us.
I think, we've been on an amazing path of development and growth. So what has changed, we went from an idea or a small team towards an organization. So we went from a team of, I would say, 4 or 5 people, probably when we were in the process of the Vigier Award. And now we're 25-ish. Back then we had probably 10 solar panels that were installed, and now we have probably close to 3,000 and 20,000 scheduled for next year minimum. So I think those are the main differences in terms of the organization. Obviously also there's a lot of more maturity, there's a lot more depth and professionalism in what we do. But I think it has been quite an exciting journey.